What's up everybody, and welcome to today's video. For the longest time I've been using this brow extender that I did buy from Carol Baker. This is called the Divaderm Brow Extenders. It's a brow and strengthener in a bottle. I have used this to fill in my brows for a number of years and it is goof proof. Literally, you take the little doe foot applicator out of the jar and you quickly swipe it over your brows and you are good to go. If you want to go the extra step, you can spoolie out your brows just a little bit and really you're ready. This is such an easy product to use, but it is a little bit on the expensive side. I think it's between the $35 to $40 price range. I'll leave the actual price down here for you. I've always been on the hunt for something that's slightly more affordable. But in 2017, as I was browsing the aisles of Sephora, I discovered Benefit's Ka-Brow. This has quickly become a staple in my makeup collection. It's so easy to use and you can quickly apply your brows without any fuss, any muss. I love that it has a built-in applicator that you can use. You twist off the top over here. My applicator just fell and you've got your gel cream inside this little tub right here. I wear the shade number 3 because it does have just a little bit of ashiness to it that doesn't give me crazy bold brows, but I can also pull off shade number 4, which is a little more on the dark side, but it still looks really good if you're doing a full face of makeup on. If I'm going a little more natural during the day, then number 3 is definitely my color. Today's video though is going to be about a dupe that I have found for the Ka-Brow, and it's from Covergirl. This is the Easy Breezy Brow and Set. Not only is this an amazing dupe for the Ka-Brow, but it is also made in Canada. If you guys watch my videos frequently, you'll notice that I say A quite a bit. I can't get rid of it. It's just a part of my vocabulary. Anyhow, just like the Ka-Brow, this does have a built-in applicator as well. The bristles aren't as stiff as the Ka-Brow, but it still gets the job done. You twist off the cap and your product is inside of this glass tub as well. I will say that this product here is a little bit on the softer side than what the Ka-Brow is, but it goes on nice and smooth, and once it's down, it's not going anywhere. For the Covergirl brow product, I did pick up the shade Soft Brown, which still looks a little bit dark to me, but it was the only color that I thought even closely resembled the natural color of my brows. So I've been rolling with this one and I think it looks really good. The only thing I find frustrating about this Covergirl product is that it has next to no information on the actual bottle, whereas you do have a little bit more on the Benefit Ka-Brow. That's the only downside. I mean, the least they could do is print the shade name on this, right? It's not rocket science. And in terms of price point, you are going to be saving yourself a lot of money with this Covergirl one. This is around the $10 mark depending on what store you buy it from, versus the Ka-Brow, which is $32. What I thought I would do for today's video is show you how the Ka-Brow looks on one eyebrow and how the Covergirl product looks on the other. This is actually going to be kind of cool because you also get to see how I normally do my brows. So let me zoom you in so you can see exactly what I'm doing to my eyebrows. I've got my mirror sitting right in front of me, so if you see me lean in a little bit more, it's because I need to actually see what I'm doing because I'm not wearing my glasses. I'm gonna start off with the Ka-Brow on this side over here, and really all I'm doing is using the applicator that it comes with. I'm going to dip this into the gel cream just a little bit, take a little bit of the excess off on the back of my hand, and now go in and sculpt. I do like to start doing my brows on top and then I go in underneath. For some reason, I like to see this shape on top first. So now that I've got my general arch on top, I go back in, pick up a little more product, and I start underneath. And I try to avoid going too far inward. I try to start a little further back. It's so hard to talk and do brows at the same time. And there you have it, the general shape of my brow. I'm gonna go back in with just a little bit more, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to flip this applicator upwards and I'm just going to slightly fill in the front end now. Just like that, to give it a nice fade. And then I go in and I start filling in any bare patches with smaller strokes. Once I finish all of that, I do like taking a spoolie and just running it through my brows just to make sure everything gets blended out nicely and that hairs start looking like hairs. I am very fortunate in that I do have slightly thicker brows and a little more hair, so it is easier for me to just really go in and fill in small bald patches rather than having to draw on brows. From scratch, that is. Some people do like to carve out brows a little bit more by using a little bit of concealer underneath and up top. I'm not one of those people. I am perfectly happy leaving my brow as is. But what I do like to use is a little bit of clear brow gel. I just grabbed the Benefit one because it was the one closest to me, but I am a big fan of the Anastasia clear brow gel in particular. I think that one, once you apply it, your brows don't go anywhere. And there we go. So I've got one brow on, one left to go. That was the Ka-Brow. As you can see, super easy to use. Now we're going in with the Covergirl product on the other side, and I am going to use the built-in applicator on that one as well. I'm going to dip in very, very gently because this product is a lot softer and it has a lot of pigment to it. And because this color is a little bit darker than the Ka-Brow one, I want to go in with an even lighter hand. Do you see how much darker that is? Ooh, and that's supposed to be soft brown. Now we're gonna go in down below. Just like with the Ka-Brow, we're gonna go in and just fade it out a little bit and fill in bald patches. Sorry guys, I know my face is super bright, but I've got a lighted mirror that I typically work with. So I just turned that off. Hopefully you guys can see a little bit better now. And just like I did with the Ka-Brow, I'm taking a spoolie and I'm just running it through my brow just to make sure everything is nice and blended. I'm also gonna take the Ready Set Brow from Benefit on this side too, just to make sure everything is set. I often have very crazy brow hairs that tend to fly off in different directions. And there we go. Both eyebrows are now on. Ka-Brow on this side, CoverGirl on this side. And aside from the color difference between the two colors, this one being a little bit darker than this one, they both applied the exact same way. They both do not budge, and they look great. And there you have it. That is the Ka-Brow on this side and the CoverGirl product on this side over here. Like I said earlier, I think this CoverGirl brow product is a great dupe for the Benefit Ka-Brow. If you're looking to save at least $20 to $25, go and pick up this CoverGirl product. It is absolutely wonderful. The packaging, as you can see, is almost identical. The only difference I will say is that Benefit does have a better shade range than what CoverGirl has, and the product is a little bit harder and stiffer. So there is my dupe alert for the week. Pick up the CoverGirl one if you want to save a little money and skip on the Ka-Brow, even though this is still an amazing product, a staple in my drawer, but this CoverGirl one I've been reaching for a heck of a lot more recently. And that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. You can also connect with me on all of my social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I'm gonna link everything for you in the description box below. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you are having an amazing day no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.